This What's for Dinner is totally inspired by my oldest, who lives a vegan lifestyle. Hey guys, if you are new, my name is Vanessa and I don't share a ton of What's for Dinners, but I do get a ton of questions asking what my oldest daughter eats. Now, she is not going to be in this video. She does not feel comfortable in front of the camera, and there were several times during the meals that I'm gonna share with you that she was in the kitchen with me. So this is just a quickly sharing the recipe and a little bit of making a couple of them, but really it's like a before and after, and I will have everything that I can find linked in the description box so you guys can print out the recipes, try them yourselves, and all that good stuff. So I've got 4 to share with you. We actually had a pretty full week of vegan dinners during her birthday week, and she really does love being in the kitchen. So I try to capture as much as I could to share it with you guys, but these 4 recipes are definitely tried and true. We've made all of them multiple times except for the last one, but we really enjoyed that one too, so we'll be making that one again. So I really wanted to share it with you guys because I know, again, I've gotten lots of questions on what she eats, and these recipes are a good showcase of what she does. She does eat a lot of burgers as well, like the vegan, different types of vegan burgers. She loves that for like lunches and stuff, but she does make her own dinners sometimes, and again, she loves being in the kitchen. So I wanted to make sure, since we were doing all these recipes and we really enjoyed them for her birthday week, to film them and capture them for you guys so you guys can try them out. So again, I will have everything linked down below so you guys can check out the recipe, print them out, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get into 4 super easy and delicious vegan dinner ideas. All right, I cannot remember if I have shared this recipe in the past, so I'm just gonna show you the before and then the after. It's super easy. You cut up, prep your produce, cook your noodles, and then you mix everything together pretty much. The only thing that I am omitting is the soy riso. There's not gonna be any meat at all in this recipe, so I've got some elbow macaroni for my pasta. This was in a jar, but it was dropped. So we scooped out what we could that was left in the jar. So this is our vegetable bouillon. We've got some taco seasoning, a red bell pepper, green bell pepper, jalapeno. I'm only gonna use half of this red onion. And then we've got some vegan cream cheese and some salsa. And that is it. You chop it with what you want. We're gonna have some chips and guacamole on the side. So let me go ahead and whip this up and show you guys what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so we've got our plates and forks. I did leave some of the noodles out just in case the younger 3 kids are like, I'm not eating that. I went ahead and left them plain. I'll put some soy sauce on that or something. We've got some toppings for it, limes, cilantro, and then some sliced avocado. And here's the dish, which is just everything I told you guys, the veggies, the sauces and stuff, salsa, and then the noodles all mixed together. And some taco seasoning, smells really good. And then over here, we've got some guacamole that Mark made yesterday. So we've got that. We've got various bags of chips that need to be finished off. And then I set some bowls out here just in case the kids don't want if they want salsa, they can put it in here, and guacamole if they don't want it to touch their noodles or anything like that. So this is our vegan dish for tonight. Okay guys, tonight's dinner is not from Purple Carrot. We got this, if you guys can see the date down there, last year, September 23rd, and Paige absolutely loved it. So we are making the vegan chicken and dumplings. However, we are not putting any mushrooms in it, where the mushrooms are supposed to take the place of the chicken. So we're really just having veggies and dumplings. But it was super, super good, and that's because she doesn't like mushrooms. I'm not a huge fan either. So I've already got my produce prepped. So we've got 3 celery sticks that I diced up, 6 ounces of carrots, and then 2 small onions. I will go ahead and, because I don't know if they have these online or not, but I'm making the 6 serving right there, and then there's the 2 serving if you guys want to make it for not as many people. and then it gives you the instructions. I love the meal kits that, I mean, you find recipes that you love and you can recreate them at home. You go out and you buy your own ingredients, so you can just follow the instructions. So you can see there, it's basically like a one pot meal. We're just gonna be cooking in a skillet. So I've already done all the prepping of everything, and now I am going to start my skillet with some oil. Here's the rest of my ingredients. So here's the green beans that were just cut into little like bite-sized pieces. Here's our bouillon, coconut milk, minced garlic, thyme, vegan butter, baking soda, and flour, and that is it. So super simple ingredients. So let's go ahead and start cooking everything up in our one pot for the meal. Okay, and there is, I can't even say vegan chicken and dumplings because we didn't do the vegan chicken part. This is veggies and dumplings. That's what I'm calling it. But we have had this before and it's really good. So we're gonna dole this out and eat it up. All right, you guys, so tonight, Paige and I are gonna cook in the kitchen together. So I'm gonna show you the before and then the after. So this was a meal that we got from HelloFresh a while ago. We are just using our own ingredients to recreate it because Paige really loved it and I really loved it. Now this has feta cheese that you don't bake it in here at all. You just top it with feta cheese. So she's not gonna use that, but the rest of us are gonna sprinkle some feta cheese on ours. So here's all the ingredients. You need some garlic, feta cheese, asparagus, green onions, some tomatoes, again with the broken glass bouillon that we have in here, some thyme, our couscous, and then sliced almonds. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this. Here's the ingredients in case you want to screenshot it. So it does show you if you are just cooking for 2 people or for 4 people. So we're actually cooking this for 4 people, and then I'm gonna make the younger 3 something else tonight because they are not going to like this, I know that. But here it shows you exactly the measurements that you need for the ingredients. And then I want you guys to be able to see, there's the first 3 steps. If you wanna screenshot it in case you guys wanna make this. Again, we've had this before and we really loved it. And then here's the last 3 steps. There's the picture, ingredients. We're gonna go ahead and make this, and then I will show you guys what our plate looks like when it's all done. Okay, here is Paige's bowl. So dinner is ready. There's the picture. There's how it actually turned out. So it's really good. Like I said, we've made this before. So we've got the couscous with everything in it, the vegetables that we roasted in the oven, and then our toppings. And I figured I would go ahead and show you guys what I made for the younger 3. So they're having something that I would typically whip up for them for lunch. They've got some ravioli, cucumbers, and apple slices. They're actually gonna be really excited to see this for dinner because typically this is not what we have for dinner. I have them eat what we're having, but I only made enough for like 3 people, really 4 people. So we don't have a whole bunch for everybody. So we've got that going on. And then I have 3 slices of this cheesy garlic bread that I made out of the Minecraft cookbook. So I pulled those out with some butter for anybody who wants that with their dinner. Okay guys, tonight's dinner, I found these recipes online, so I will have them linked down below. And I am using the sauce from this recipe. If you guys can hear kids screaming in the background, we've got some neighbors over and they're all upstairs playing, so they're having a good time. So for this one, I'm just using the sauce. And then I made a little note because I didn't print out the whole thing that you're supposed to blend it in a food processor. I'm not. I'm just gonna lightly heat it up on the stovetop. So you need 1 large garlic clove, 1/2 cup of tamari, 1/4 cup of sesame oil, 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, 1/2 cup of honey, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. The only tamari I could find or that could be delivered from the store is this. I'm still gonna use it and try it out since it's just for a stir fry sauce. This is organic sesame tamari in like a vinaigrette. So I think it'll be fine. I've got my sesame oil, rice vinegar. This is cornstarch, and then I'm using this organic golden light blue agave, which is vegan. So I'm gonna be using that as my honey. And then for our main dish, we're having the vegan chickpea stir fry bowl. So I've got some rice here, which I'm gonna be cooking in my Instant Pot. And then the only thing that I'm completely out of, we've been using onions a lot lately and I miscounted and I don't have any more onions. So no onions, but we do have minced garlic. I have a ginger paste, which I'm gonna be using. I've got the 2 8-ounce cans of water chestnuts, 1 8-ounce can of cut baby corn, a 10-ounce bag of frozen broccoli, 2 15-ounce cans of chickpeas drained, olive oil, and then it says rice and your, stir fry sauce, which is this. So I've got my stir fry ingredients over here. I have this 32-ounce bag, so I'm gonna use half of it. I'm gonna use more broccoli than what they call for because their recipe says for 4. So I'm just gonna use a little bit more broccoli. And the kids, my younger 3, are probably not going to eat this stuff. I'm gonna have to pick out the broccoli, so I wanna make some more broccoli for them. They're gonna have the broccoli and the rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking and bring you guys along with me. Okay, so like I said, I'm using my Instant Pot for my rice. I'm actually making more rice than we need for dinner because my dogs are out of dog food, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook up extra. So I've got about 4 cups of rice in here and 6 cups of water. Closing my lid, make sure it is sealing, not venting, and then I'm just gonna press my rice button, walk away, let it do its thing while I worry about the rest of dinner. I've also got my oven preheating to 450. I drained the 2 cans of chickpeas, threw them on my baking sheet, and then I drizzled some olive oil all over the chickpeas, and I'm gonna roast these for about 15 minutes. All right, whenever hubby gets home and I'm in the kitchen, he helps me. So he put all the sauce ingredients in there, mixing it up. We just have it on low just to heat it up a little bit, help that cornstarch dissolve. And then I have the garlic and ginger, water chestnuts, and then I opted to cut the baby corn in half. They were really long, so I cut those in half, and then I have a bunch of, I coated the bottom with oil. And I'm gonna cook these until they get a little bit brown and a little bit crispy for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, rice is done. I love making rice in the Instant Pot. Oh, look how fluffy that looks. I probably should get a fork, actually. I just pulled this out because it was near me. So rice, I'm gonna fluff that with a fork. The chickpeas are done. They're nice and roasted. I'm gonna hold off on those for a second because I just added the sauce, which I forgot to say we did double because I love saucy stuff. So we doubled the sauce, and I did add in half of the bag of broccoli. That way there's plenty of broccoli because I know my kids will, my younger 3 will eat the broccoli. I'm not quite certain about the baby corn and the water chestnut. So I wanted to make sure that there was extra broccoli. So I am going to mix this, let this heat up for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the chickpeas, and then dinner is done. Okay, dinner is served. Super yummy and so easy. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you join our community here. So that is it. Those are the recipes that I am sharing with you guys today. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.